in terms of branding and restructuring of objectives is proposed, with the aim of broadening the topics covered by the organization and making other companies feel captivated by being part of Aerocivil. Among these changes, we can mention orientations to support local enterprises and businesses. Likewise, in terms of digital strategy, the aim is to improve the points of contact with other organizations as well as with travelers so that they can understand the philosophy and connect more with the company. The digital strategy will also improve the opportunities for the organization to join Aerocivil because it allows them to know the available spaces and also makes evidence the good relationship of the organization with the travelers and their motivations. To further increase the confidence of the company, a statistical study of trends, road flow of travelers, interest of local people to interact with aeronautics, among other things, is proposed in order to generate profit predictions and favor possible investments. With these proposals, the objective is to change the image of Aerocivil in the eyes of society and other companies so that it is no longer considered an extremely bureaucratic and short-sighted organization.
Taking into account Aerocivil situation, we propose some ideas in order to reactivate these airports and start over with a steady stream of customers. The first idea we thought about is to adopt locals and souvenir stores inside the non-concession airports in which the shop owner is a person from the region who knows about their proper culture and traditions. In this way, customers can learn about different cultures and find exclusive souvenirs and supplies from each region. This idea would be followed up with an alliance with the main airlines like Avianca or Satena, in which during the flight they give the customers a brochure or informational paper about what they can find in the airport stores, and information about the region. The second idea is to give the customers a flight stamping card. In this card, customers get a stamp each time he or she takes a flight service from a non-concession airport. When they complete a goal number of flights in these airports, they get a traveling ticket for free. This gives the customers an opportunity of having new experiences in different airports while receiving a reward from it.
Taking into account the RWW selection framework, the idea we select is the number one because it's the most viable and the one that we consider will benefit Aerocivil the most due to the market strategy chosen.
The development of the project and the implementation of the new aerospace concept will be conducted in four main phases: planning, designing, validation, and implementation, in which 17 different and clearly defined activities will be performed. The project phases timescale will be immersed in a schedule of activities which will describe it, project benchmark, as well as of the phases in which execution is divided, where benchmarks can be clearly identified. The phases and those dates considered especially remarkable in its development. The aerospace capacity is increased, avoiding conflicts with traffic flows both in the lateral and vertical plane. It improves operation efficiency by shortening the flight path routes. The information and details of a group of airports that Science always have 100% public governance, and which are also airports that are candidates to be given in concession in the short or medium term. These airports are also part of efficiency study, which will be compared with the first group, 100% private governance airports.
The opportunities of the environment are directly related to the strategy that we are looking for to implement. At this point, we can see the great opportunity for Aerocivil to immerse itself in digital and goal-oriented innovations to become more customer-oriented. The traveler and in general the post-pandemic consumer is more environmentally friendly, more altruistic and very digital, allowing Aerocivil to cause curiosity in them by digital channels, offer them knowledge and increase their relationships. The growth strategy most congruent with the plan is the development of the market, since Aerocivil already has advertising space and leasing premises in the airports not under concession. So, it will be necessary to identify and develop new markets for the product it already has. Therefore, we propose the idea of entering the market with typical products of each region in order to improve the existing services, making them more attractive to travelers and also giving a better use to the advertising spaces and commercial premises. The idea also focuses on improving existing services and somehow standardizing them in the different geographic zones so that they have the same attractiveness they have had in concession airports such as Bogota. Similarly, we are entering the digital market, facilitating the access and interaction of the new generations to the organization services and even helping them to better understand its philosophy. Sales and increasing profits for potential tenants. It can even become an example for the aeronautics by expanding its coverage and orientation while maintaining the quality of its core service. So with this, the main competitive advantages we can identify will be the digital marketing that they will manage, also the customer service, and their social responsibility.
This leads us to our positioning statement. To frequent airline travelers who want to find about new cultural experiences when traveling, Aerocivil allows people to travel while they discover and learn from their cultural regions inside Colombia and take memories they won't forget.